Hello everybody, welcome back to another review. My name is Godzilla, and I have a review of the NECA Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019 figure. Now before I actually start the figure itself, I actually want to take a quick look at the box. Now the box here is awesome. So at the front we have just the Monsterverse Godzilla King of the Monsters. We have on this side Godzilla King of the Monsters 65th anniversary. Measures 12-inch from head to tail. Hinged jaw, even though that looks like winged jaw. I wonder what that would look like. And 25 points of articulation. On the back shows you another promotional image. And then you can collect Rodan, Mothra, and Godzilla. Wondering about Godzilla version 2, though. Godzilla, yeah, like information. If you guys want to read that, you can pause the video. Alright. And we can open this flap to reveal the figure inside, even though I kind of already opened them. Which, if you guys want to go see my unboxing, you can. And the bottom of the box, top of the box. And yeah, that's pretty much the box. So let's get to the actual figure. Alright, so time for Sculpt Paint. Now, when I first got this guy, I was actually kind of scared to know what his face looked like. And I'm actually happy to report, I think I got really lucky. Like, I've seen one with horrendous slop and all that, with the eye decals like all over the place. But I'm happy to report that my eye decals are placed in the perfect position, and there's barely any gum paint bleeding over. Sure, there's a bit right there, like if you can see that. But that's so darn minor that I'm mainly going to be viewing it from this side, because that's kind of where my shelf is. So, also, in terms of, I'm just going to go over the main changes from this one to 2014, because I don't want to go over the detail of that again. So, the entire figure is almost pretty much almost the same mold as the past one, even though the tongue is a bit raised and the eyes is a bit different. We have a green wash going throughout the body. It looks really nice with the highlights of detail. And looking at the new feet, actually, you can actually see the toes are a bit wider than the original. The tail is a bit shorter, which is definitely disappointing because I'd prefer a longer tail. But the spines here really steal the show. They have green highlights all over them, and the fact that they're completely new dorsal fins to the 2014 one, I really do appreciate. So, overall, I'd say Sculpt Paint is really good on this guy. Sure, it ain't perfect, like, I really do think you need some more gum paint in, like, there, because it kind of looks off, but if anything, you're going to be looking at him from the side, if you're putting this guy on your shelf. So, I guess that's something. Alright, it's articulation time. Let's see what he's got. So, for the head, you can get a bit of range with the head. Kind of go up and down a little bit. That's pretty much the exact range you're going to get. You can kind of rotate at the head. Shift it side to side. The mouth can open about this far. Hold on. Yeah, about this far, and close up about that far. I kind of get a rotation at the neck, even though I wouldn't recommend doing it because you get the glossy color. But hold on, I wonder. I think that's the same color. Am I seeing things? I don't know. That looks like the same color as the 2014 Godzilla. So yeah, you get a basic rotation, a little bit up and down. For the arms, you can go about to the side this much. Close in about that much. You can bend and rotate at the elbow. And here's the change on this one. On the 2014 one, it was a dual ball joint connection. Here, it's a ball joint and hinge joint combination. So you can actually get the the hand, this one's a bit more free. You can actually get the hand to go all the way in and all the way out while keeping the rotation and tilting movement still in there. Like, I gotta say, that is really nice movement on this guy. The waist, big improvement over the original. Grabbing the original real quick, the original was actually not, was pretty hindered in terms of movement on the waist. This one is just, it was really, really good in terms of movement. Maybe a bit too good, because, yeah, it's pretty loose. But at least it being loose, it has more range. Now thinking about it, kind of looks like the Smash Strike Godzilla, you know, from Bandai. Just kind of... That'd be cool. So I want you to make a custom of that, like a custom Smash Strike 2019. For the legs, we have the same kind of joint that the other one's on, so you go forward, back, in and out of the socket. Legs can bend, rotate. The feet are, despite being a different sculpt, have the same amount of articulation as the other one. And the tail, big change. The past one had 1, 2, 3 segments, and then a bendy wire at the tail. Here, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 ball joints with no bendy wire, so fluid motion. Maybe a bit too fluid, because it does tend to sag down. So, overall articulation, bit hindered in places like the neck, but in other places like the waist and tail, big improvement over the original. And for accessories, I said for accessories... Oh wait, that's right, he doesn't come with anything. Which is actually kind of surprising, because that the 62 and the 56 poster color version came with beam effects. This one does not. But I guess if you want to use that little insert that's in the box like this, I guess you can. So if you want to put them kind of inside it, like this, I guess you can. However, if you happen to have any custom beams like me, then I guess you can use that for your Godzillas. And finally, a comparison with the original 2014. Which figure do I like better? This is really hard to determine. There's certain issues with this guy that prevent me from liking this guy over him. But at the same time, he improves on some things that he actually got wrong. Like, one of the things that I really, really, really wished for was bigger spines. I got that, but I also had a shorter tail, so... sacrifice for a salvation, I guess. I don't know, that's more design-wise of the Godzillas, but... in terms of the action figures, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to say it's a tie, but for now, I'm probably just gonna have to say that even though this guy's brand spanking new, I just have to get used to this guy more, so for now on, until otherwise, this guy's still my favorite. So, buy, don't buy, wait for a sale, or whatever. I'd honestly recommend this. If you guys want a good 2019 figure that's cheap, affordable, and goes well with the other 6-inch or 7-inch Godzillas, this one is the one to get. For about 25 bucks, I really do think this is a steal, because not only does this feel like an SH Monster Arts figure that doesn't pop off on me frequently, GMK, I will just say this. If you guys just want a very cheap, very good articulated, very well sculpted, 100% accurate, because I will say this is one of the most accurate, if not the most accurate Godzilla 2019 we've gotten, and also evidence to prove it, is that NECA actually had access to the actual models that were used in the movie, and so I'm pretty sure they used it on this guy. So if you guys want a good 2019 figure, go ahead, pick this guy up, or wait for V2, which comes with an effect part. But anyways, guys, I will, without further ado, I will rate this guy a 9.5. The only thing that's stopping him from being a complete 10 is maybe the tail, because even though it's all new and articulated, it's more the design that does hurt the figure of the short tail, because I really don't like that short tail. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.